You PlayStation fanboys are awfully quiet. Puerto Rock, where you at, man? This dude's hiding like a cucaracha and we can't find him. How come he ain't dropping no videos on this about how Sony just lost 48% of its population through its own subscription service? Oh, it's Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. We get more hardware. Bruh, all I hear you ponies doing is crying. Stop coping for this, man. This is not good news. And what's even more funny, they probably decided to say, hey, you know what? We might as well play these games on PC. We can get the online for free. Matter of fact, let me go pick up an Xbox Series. You know, I can pay for the game through the subscription. It's day and date. I mean, that's what most of us play. Call of Duty anyways. Well, there you go. And then the rest of them play nothing but free-to-plays, which Sony's not getting any money. I mean, this is embarrassing, man. Sony don't even have a reason for you guys to stay subscribed to their subscription service, while Microsoft does. Well, it ain't about that. We all showed you 3 to 1, 60 million hardware sales over you. Therefore, we won. Do people act like a bunch of children, man? It's so funny because Puerto Rock might have not dropped the video, but he's probably talking about this on Twitter. And all you people is doing is coping for this nonsense, man. Maybe if you guys would talk more about PlayStation instead of Xbox, that these things wouldn't be happening. But hey, man, after Helldivers 2 and all these other garbage Foam Stars multiplayer games that Sony has offered, maybe people decided to say, hey, I'm done with this. I'm tired of subscribing to a service if all I'm doing is playing free-to-plays. Why am I giving Sony my money? Puerto Rock is in his room and he's thinking to himself, what am I going to say about Xbox to take away this coping that I got going on? You know, he's always drinking that Coca-Cola, bro. Like, for real, man. I've noticed that about you PlayStation fanboys. The first thing you guys never talk about is PlayStation. Say what you want about Randall Althor and all these other Xbox-centric channels, but at least they talk about Xbox. Even Player Essence, I really don't care for the dude and he shills for Nintendo, but at least he stays consistent with Nintendo. You get what I mean? For at least 9 out of 10 times, okay? Sometimes he'll talk about Xbox, and we already know he's a Nintendo fanboy, but still, majority of his content is based around Nintendo, okay? Y'all like, well, Gamester, you talk awfully a lot about... No, I do not. I talk about you PlayStation fanboys. There's a difference. I don't talk about PlayStation in the same way you guys do. I try to create order in this community, you know? I'm a good old Phoenix Wright, you know, Ace Attorney, investigations. That's what you guys can call me, because I like to create order in this community, because a lot of you guys are just running rampant like a bunch of cucarachas. Okay? That's what y'all doing, flooding the gaming community with your stupidity, and people have to listen to you, because a lot of these dudes are casual, so they're going to look at your channel and be like, oh, Puerto Rock, he seems like he's a hardcore gamer. He seems like he's been playing since the PlayStation 1, and he's old, just as old as I am. They're going to automatically believe you. And I'm here to set the record straight to say that you guys ain't nothing but a bunch of fools. Okay? That's where my channel exists, man. At the end of the day, I personally don't care what any of you content creators do, but at the end of the day, we gotta stop doing this, man. Like, let's be gamers for once, man. And like I said, man, you PlayStation fanboys gotta talk about that 48% population loss on the PlayStation subscription service. Well, Sony don't care about that. They care about selling it. Well, the games ain't selling either. So you tell me. Oh, well, we got the hardware. So I paid $500 for a controller with DualSense technology. Listen to yourself. 1 terabyte of SSD. That's like $200 alone. Plus the console that it was built on, including all the stuff that was in regards to parts. And you honestly believe that all that stuff that you paid for is worth $500? 10 teraflops. You guys claimed to have the most powerful consoles in the world, but yet you guys don't think like, all that at a nifty price of $500? Yeah, I think these consoles would be worth a little bit more. Okay, they're not making that much money, bro. Okay, Microsoft and Sony are not making that much money. They don't care about hardware sales, bro. They never did. They care about pushing the software. Well, hardware, okay. Because back then they did care about hardware, but in favor of the software. The more hardware you have out there, the more software that you can sell. That's kind of the whole philosophy of it. Okay, but a company doesn't just want you to buy their hardware and don't buy games for it. That's what you people don't understand. They go hand in hand with each other. So if you don't have one and the other, then that's a problem. That's why the Nintendo Switch is so successful, because they bought the system and then they're also buying the games to go for it. Okay, Nintendo's own games, mind you. So that's where the money's coming in from Nintendo, and then the fact they don't spend that much money on budgets and they making AA games and walking out with AAA money. That's another thing. So like I said, Nintendo happens to be one of the most successful companies as of right now, and so is Microsoft. But Microsoft does their things behind the scenes where you fanboys don't want to imagine. Okay, they single-handedly own the whole gaming industry, bro. Call of Duty's enough to put the FTC and Jim Ryan on his knees, bro. That's how dependent he was on his game. Did he think about, hey, all we gotta do is revitalize Killzone and Resistance, and we'll be right back in the frail? Nope. They would rather cry about a third-party game that they had access to for the PS4. Only due to map packs. I mean, that's embarrassing, bro. Like, ask yourself as a PlayStation fan that Sony can't even stand on its own 2 feet. You know, Call of Duty hasn't been on a Nintendo device ever since. Well, actually, it's been on the Wii and the Wii U since they had a few, but we'll say the Wii U, and they're still doing well without them. They don't need Call of Duty. Actually, Switch. They don't need Call of Duty. They don't need it. I mean, I know they signed a 10-year deal, but they necessarily don't even need Call of Duty, and they're still very successful, man. You got to give a round of applause to Nintendo for doing that. But Sony, man, bro, all the people that bought your platform bought it for the wrong reasons, man. I've had conversations with people like, hey, man, one guy's like, hey, I'm picking up me a P5, bro. Oh, okay, cool. What you getting for? GTA 6. We was all laughing in the party chat. It's like, oh, you just gonna buy Yeah, I just want GTA 6. I said, what about Rise of Ronin? And I was mentioning these games that most PlayStation fanboys would want you to buy the PS5. He's like, I don't care about those. God of War, I don't care. He said GTA 6, bro. Like, I'm about to start doing conversations with people that I be talking to just so you guys can hear it from the perspective of a casual, because a casual doesn't care about what you guys are talking about. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. So the true essence of gaming, the way that we all know and love today, is gone. You people have faith in something that's already done. Like, it's sad, bro. Oh, I lost everything in my life. Now I'm losing this. Bro, you're going to keep losing things in your life, bro, to the point where eventually you're going to lose yourself. Okay? It is what it is, man. It's either you adapt or you go under. Okay? I don't know what to tell you people, man. You guys are so caught up in these plastic console wars and have faith in these multi-billion, multi-trillion dollar companies, bro, that you people have lacked logic and reason. You really think these people care about you. And that's what makes it funny to me. You really think Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo actually care about you? They don't. This is probably one of the worst generations that I've ever seen from all of these companies, bro. By far, none of these companies care what the type of output of games they got coming out, man. Did Microsoft care when they made you guys wait 4 years to finally get some games? No. I mean, it's nice to have them now or coming out, but come on. 4 years? PlayStation? Bro, if Sony announces a game, they gotta wait 3 to 4 years for the game. Bro, the PS5 is a complete failure, bro. I'm starting to think, people's like, oh, Sony gotta have something in the works and they're just not dropping it yet. I hope so, because if Sony got an announcement trailer coming out this year, you're still gonna wait 3 to 4 years for these games in development. This is sad, bro. I'm telling you, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is by far one of the worst gaming generations that I've experienced throughout my 30 plus years of gaming. I'm being honest with you, bro. Like, this right here, this generation makes me want to stop playing video games. For real. Or at least should I say, continuing going on forward. Microsoft makes it more accessible through Game Pass, which I don't really support, but if there's a day that I need to support it, I will when I choose to. But I do buy most of my games, but I have no problem with the option. But like I said, man, a lot of if you really look at the state of the gaming industry, it's pretty bad, man. I know there's a lot of money involved and people are making money and profits, but if you really look at it from its core, there's a huge problem here, man. We're never going to get the days of the PS1 and PS2. You people got to stop hoping for that, man. Every time I look at Marlon game, oh, man, we just need the Killzone, man. We just need Zocom, bro. Those were 20, 30 years ago, bro. Good luck trying to get these games now, man. Like, this is what you people don't understand, man. You guys are still living in the past. You people don't want to move forward with your life and say, you know what, man, just like music. I mean, you should be happy that gaming even stayed that strong for you for 30 years. You know how fast music changes? Music changes within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, bro. 10 years, bro. Oh, you listen to that music? I don't listen to that no more. It could be 10 years and people don't listen to that type of music anymore, bro. People get tired of music more than they get tired of video games, bro. Video gaming has been going strong for your life for over 30. Think about it, for over about 30 years strong. That to me is very impressive. Out of all the hobbies that you can think of, that is very impressive. Okay, to keep the old school gamers still playing to a certain degree. That's not like that with music, man. Music changes whole fundamentally. It's something else, man. You got Cardi A, Cardi B, Cardi C, Cardi D, Cardi E, Cardi F, whatever. Spice Ice, Ice Spice, Pumpkin Spice, Spice Pumpkin. They just keep the trend going. Except they just do it with different people. You know what I'm saying, man? What you guys don't understand, man, is that reality repeats itself, man. Everything you do in life is all repeated, man. Y'all think, oh no, things never, bro, they all come back again, man. I can give you guys proper examples as to what I'm talking about, man. Like we might even be coming across another gaming crash. Hey, that might be happening, man. People are not buying games like they're supposed to. You know, you guys can sit there and point the finger at Microsoft or Game Pass or whoever, or the consumer. It's the consumers, man. Y'all don't want to buy these games, and rightfully so. I don't want to buy most of them either. Companies see this, bro. So when Microsoft sees something like this, they're like, you know what, we got to make our games more accessible and more consumer friendly to our fans. And that's what they're doing. That doesn't mean Microsoft's not making. Matter of fact, Microsoft is making more money befriending you than if they was your enemy. Sony's doing things the old way, stubborn. It's not going to work for them, man. Even Nintendo said, hey, man, we're going to sign that 10-year Call of Duty, man. Okay? When has Nintendo ever agreed with anyway? This is the same company that fought with Sony with the PlayStation and Nintendo. But they know who's in control of this. They know. And that's Microsoft. Microsoft is in control of this whole situation. And what they did with that Activision Bethesda deal, bro, they created the biggest monopoly that we've seen in gaming history, bro. Okay? Oh, well, it doesn't matter because Sony is going to lose the purpose of wanting to continue their own platform if people are buying. Listen to what I'm saying. If people are buying the PS5 for all the wrong reasons, I'm telling you this right now, bro, they will not be a PlayStation 6, bro. Because you guys are not buying it for the games that Sony wants you to buy it. Sony was funding, putting $300 million into games, and you people still didn't buy Marvel Spider-Man 2 like that. Y'all didn't. Just let's be honest, y'all didn't. That's why y'all worried about a college football game. That game did better, and that game was dormant. You people don't want to see it, man. Y'all don't want to see it. That game was pushing Series S's. And y'all were like, why wouldn't they just buy it on the PS5, though? They bought the Series S. So that shows you that there was a lot of new fans that jumped on when they seen that college football. That means a lot of them were still playing on the PS4 and Xbox One until that game came out, and they picked up the Series S. You know why? Because that's the only game they really want to play. I'm telling you. That's why they picked up the Series S. Because most people that have a PS5 and a Series X would have already just bought the game. Are you guys understanding where I'm elaborating on? Because they would have already had it. But then you find out, oh, well, the Series S is selling better because of it. Because that's a lot of college football fans that say, hey, I'm not upgrading my platforms. But they seen that game and they picked up the cheapest entry model, you know, because they don't really care about the future of gaming. They just care about playing that one game they want to play. And they picked up the Series S instead over the PS4, PS5 Pro Digital, and the Xbox Series X. You see, that Series S, man, I'm telling you, it's dangerous. And I guarantee that Series S sales is going to go up too when Grand Theft Auto 6. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to do well on all platforms, of course. But I do think Grand Theft Auto 6 is not going to just push PS5 sales. I think it's also going to push Series S sales too. I really do. You're like, huh? Explain. Why you think that? Because the Series S is a cheap entry fee to that next gen. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's that cheap entry fee. They're like, oh, I could play GTA 6 for only paying $299 in comparison to Xbox for $400 or $500. Then on top of buying the game. Do you get what I'm saying? They could be like, I could buy the game and get the Series S. And then if they subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate, have access to all the Xbox games anyway. Bro, Microsoft is the best deal in gaming, and your people know it. Stop hating, bro. Stop hating, bro. I get tired of you people hating on the Xbox. Bro, I'm going to say this. You're not a real gamer if you don't own an Xbox. You're not a real gamer because the Xbox provides their consumer base with so many features dev mode and all these other backwards compatibility, which is entirely free with upgrades to games, including original Xbox all the way up to the 360. Y'all just hate it, man. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call. There's no real gamer that hate on the Xbox Series, bro. With what you could do with that platform, okay? Especially when there's dev mode, especially when I can play PS2 games on my Xbox Series and you can't even play them like that on your PS5. You're not a real gamer because you claim to be a real gamer, but you don't see the good aspects of owning an Xbox Series. Bro, the Xbox Series S is way better than a PS5, bro. You can do way more with that than what you could do with a PS5. I gotta wait for Sony to put PS2 games when I could just emulate them on my Series S or X right away for free. For free. Keyword free. FREE. While y'all out here paying for these games just because they got trophies, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you're not a real gamer, and I said it. Because I know a lot of Nintendo gamers picked up a Nintendo Series S, an Xbox Series S. Imagine if Nintendo and Xbox worked together and be like, yo, we're introducing the Nintendo Switch Series S. But I'm saying, like, a lot of Nintendo gamers are picking up an Xbox now because they see that they got the classic games and stuff like that. I mean, Nintendo gamers are very nostalgic. And that's why I said that Sony should shift their vision and trying to target that market. I do think Microsoft will, if they see that, they will jump on board and try to put some games on. But I think Sony should at least try to do that because, one, the Nintendo Switch has a huge install base. Two, the Nintendo Switch never really played your games. Three, you can take over their multiplayer component because you can't take over your own because your games are all filtered with Call of Duty. Take over the Nintendo Switch. Put a Killzone on that platform. That's going to be a game that they've never seen. And I don't know if Microsoft would be willing to I think they said they will, putting a Halo, at least like that. Somebody got to get chancy with it, man. Microsoft got chancy. Now Sony got to get chancy with it. Put the Killzone with the multiplayer and also offer it on PS5, right? Put that on the Nintendo Switch as well as the PS4 or 5 version if y'all want to do that. Make them crossplay. And then, kind of similar to what they're doing with Helldivers 2, right? Or Lego Horizons. Do that. I'm telling you, that's going to work. Nintendo gamers don't know nothing about no Killzone, bro. They never played a multiplayer game of that stature. Y'all will be single-handedly taking over their online gaming market if Sony would do that. I'm telling you, Sony's multiplayer games will do better on Nintendo Switch because the Nintendo Switch has nothing that can compete with those. The problem is with Killzone and all these games on your platform is that it's competing with games that are already there, like Fortnite, Apex. They're competing with those games that are already on your platform, which most of your people bought it for. But see, with the Nintendo Switch, they don't got a game like a Killzone. They ain't got a game like a Halo. So if they see these games on a platform, they're going to play it. That's why you PlayStation fanboys picked up Sea of Thieves, because y'all ain't got nothing like that on your platform. Now you're starting to get me? There you go. But like I said, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, bro. But Puerto Rock, he went back to hiding, man. I don't know when this Cucaracha is going to show his face again. But as of right now, this man is Damage Controller. Take care, guys. Peace out.